Hey, hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, Shonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, marketing, and sales goals too with strategy and intention. So, today, what I'm going to do is talk to you about how to make a sale today. Yay! I'm actually virtually online right now with the Sister Sense Circle as part of my Fresh Start 90-day program, doing a quick pop up on 7 amazing ways to make a sale today. And as I'm getting ready to start the recording, I figured I'm going to let you guys jump in on the session. So, what I'm going to do is actually share the first 2 smart ways to make a sale today with you, and then drop off and check in with my tribe. Now, hopefully, you know that today is 10/10. And if you're an entrepreneur like me, well, then, baby, hopefully you shared at least one 10/10 promotion with your audience. Intentionally taking advantage of smart ways to market and share your content is really the objective. That's the core conversation that I want to share with you today. And by the way, even if you don't have products and you're just starting your business, I have some smart ways that even you too can strategically work on generating revenue. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of our training today on how to make a sale today. We're gonna get started in just a bit. Of course, if you are catching me on the replay side, always remember to drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. Of course, whether you're watching live or on the replay side, let me know who you are and where you are in this beautiful world today, okay? And make sure that you turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. So let's do it. Let's talk about smart ways to make a sale today. I'm actually going to kick off the recording for my lovely Sister Sense Circle and then introduce the session here because you can't see it on your screen, but I've got the Make a Sale webinar training on here. I'm going to get that recording started so that I can share these awesome recommendations with you and, of course, them too. All right. Welcome inside the Sister Sense Circle for today's pop-up session. What I want to do is challenge you to make a sale today, okay? So the agenda is multifaceted. Number one, I want to help you work on collecting your digital dollars. So for my creatives, for my infopreneurs looking to intentionally make revenue when it comes to selling your packages, your services, your digital products, I want you to get better at your digital dollars, which means getting better at conversion marketing and everyday sales. As I share the agenda with you, what I want you to be able to do is to think about if this is something you're good with or you need help with, right? Do you need help with collecting digital dollars, which essentially is making revenue online, turning your digital content into cash flow? Number one. Number two, perhaps you are in a space where you're generating revenue, but it's not consistent for you. So, finding smart ways to generate everyday sales, we're going to talk about that today so that you can get better at conversion. Conversion, right? I always say if you're not converting, I know you hurting. So, if all the digital marketing strategies, right? Social media marketing, video marketing, email marketing, conversion marketing matters most. How can you get more conversions? Hopefully you're someone who has started to generate revenue, but even if you're not, I got you, right? We're going to talk about that. For those of you who do have an established business, we want to work on you getting repeat business, reactivating previous customers, and attracting referrals, right? Repeat business, reactivation, and referrals. And then, of course, the thing that everybody wants to know how to do, which is to sell on social, right? So, working on your everyday sales, your social media sales, your conversion, your ability to reactivate people, generate repeat business, and get referrals. These are some things you need to do, which is why I wanted to jump on here and talk to you about how to make a sale today. Okay. So, now that you know the agenda, Normally, I'll say, hopefully you're in a quiet place. I'm on my porch. The birds are like extra loud today. They're running competition with me, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Find a quiet place. Hopefully, you have a notebook. When I do trainings, I like to recommend that you have a Google Doc. Go over to docs.google.com, create a Google Doc so you can brain dump any ideas that you come up with as we go through the strategies that I want to share with you. Okay. So I'm excited. Those of you in the Fresh Start Program 90-day experience, make sure that you are sending your latest progress report to me so that I can see what you're working on as far as your $7 solutions, whether it be your first one or your next one. Okay. So let's do it. Let's jump into the conversation today. Before we even talk about making a sale, we have to crunch the numbers and talk about your profit potential, right? So I'm always in a space where I remind you the people that I work with usually fall into one of three categories. Someone who is either trying to get better at generating real money, so you're working on getting to a four-figure foundation. People who know how to get four figures, but now they're ready to work on their five-figure focus. And people who are pretty confident at getting 4 to 5 figures, they're intentionally working towards six-figure sales. So you can first identify which of these categories you're in if you haven't already done so, number one. And then number two, what I want to do is talk to you about crunching the numbers, right? So there are lots of possible products that you could potentially sell. Today, we're going to talk about the $10 price point, okay? So, for example, hold on, let me do this real quick. Hey, come here. Come here. Come sit with me. Miss Barky Barky, where are you? Friend, come here. Okay. All right, Miss Barky Barky, come sit with me. So today, you can think about any price points you want to, but in particular, I'm going to talk to you about the $10 price point. Okay. If you had an offer at $10 and you got 10 sales today, that would be $100. Okay. 10 times 10 is 100. One of my favorite things to talk about is 10-10 win. And interestingly enough, today is 10-10. So today is a 10-10 win kind of a day. Okay. By the way, if you're listening to me live, drop 10-10 into the chat if you're feeling that. Today is a 10-10 win kind of a day. 10 times 10, that is $100 for you. Okay. Now, if you can 10x your success and replicate the process of getting 10 sales at $10, that is $1,000, right? Because if you can get 100, you can definitely 10x and get 1,000, right? Now, let's think about this. Getting $1,000 in one day, if you're able to replicate that for 10 days intentionally, baby, what's 1K times 10? That's 10K, right? Strategically working towards 1K a day, 10K in 10 days. These are smart things that you can do. Now, let's say this. You're able to get better at generating the four-figure foundation and revenue, right? Getting on the low end $1,000, the high end $9,999, right? Of four figures. If you're able to generate 10K in 3 months, that's 30K. You want to be able to really intentionally crunch the numbers and think about, hey, Salida, the things that you can do when it comes to strategically working on generating revenue. Are you trying to work on the four-figure focus? I'm sorry, the four-figure foundation, five-figure focus, or six-figure sales? Can't jump ahead. There's got to be somewhere that realistically you fall into right now, in a place where you're strategically working towards getting to next, right? So as we talk about you working on making a sale today in some way, even if you don't have products, we're going to talk about that today, okay? First, we have to crunch the numbers and talk about your profit potential, okay? Now, as we talk about 1010 Win, the next thing that I want to do is talk to you about the challenge. The challenge is I want to share 7 smart ways to make a sale today. Those of you who are currently inside of my Fresh Start program, you're watching me live. Those of you who are actually on live stream, you're going to get the opportunity to hear a few of these strategies, but you can certainly join us inside the Fresh Start program. Write this down at sistasense.com/fresh start to get the whole 90-day experience plus everything that I'm talking about today. Okay. So what I'm going to do is walk you through 2 of the 7 strategies. We're going to talk about that right now. They can see the screen. You can't see all the things. They can see all the things, right? But I'm going to walk you through a few of the recommendations I want to share when it comes to making a sale today. Now, the first is to host a flash sale. That's for those of you who are established and you already have something to sell. Today is 1010. So, baby, it makes sense to me to host a 1010 flash sale, which is something that I actually did over at sistasense.com/1010. I said, you know what? I'm going to drop 10 deals that cost $10.10 today, right? That's a smart thing that you can do, especially those of you who, like myself, have digital products, or maybe you have physical or print on demand products that you can drop at a reduced rate that you can price out for clearance. Can you drop a flash sale today, whatever day it is that you're listening to this particular session? But if there's something special about that day, even better. Like today being 1010, me dropping 10 deals at $10.10 each. And again, you can check that out at sistasense.com/1010. Okay, 1010. Not the word 1010, but sistasense.com/1010. Now, let's talk about how you can make your sales promotions before we go on to the next thing even more convenient for your customers. Okay. One thing that you can do, which I did to make things easier for people, is rollbacks. Just go into a particular product or maybe several products, roll back the price, and give people the opportunity to get your amazing offer at that reduced rate. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One of the easiest discounts to do, baby, is a rollback. Number 1. Number 2, the next thing that you can do when it comes to creating a sale or a flash sale is to create a link with the coupon code in the link, right? I love these because, again, it's convenient. People can go to the page, see the discount, and they don't have to do anything but click buy, and they're happy and you're happy, okay? We want to think about how you can create experiences that are seamless, that are super easy, and people are excited about working with you, taking advantage of the things that you have put together. Okay. So hosting a flash sale, and in doing so, creating a space where you create a discount, either a rollback, link with the code, or maybe you make a coupon code and give people that, right? If you're going to send out emails or create graphics that you promote on social media, clearly having the discount code in the description or even on the graphic, these are things that you can do. But as a modern girl, also being aware that you should be putting QR codes out there with your promotions, right? The QR code going to the link to the page or the link with the coupon code in it. I don't know how proactive you are with integrating QR codes into your marketing, but it's actually one of the most popular ways that digital and brick and mortar businesses, especially in contactless businesses, right, where they're trying to keep things clean and contactless, giving people QR codes to easily get to links is by far one of the most popular things to do now, right? And if you don't know how to create QR codes, that's why we got Canva. When you're creating a new Canva design, you can actually go to the app section, look for the QR code app, and create your own QR codes for your websites and your link sales promotions directly inside of Canva, which I think is pretty awesome. So when it comes to you working on generating revenue, you working on making a sale today, okay? The first two of the 7 strategies that I can definitely share with you is number one, identifying an offer that you can produce and sharing a flash sale. And number two, putting together some sort of discount, whether you do a rollback, you put the coupon link directly in the URL, you offer coupon codes, or you put together QR codes. How you put together your discount codes is something you need to think about, because the easier it is, the more seamless the process is, and the higher your possibility of conversions, right? When people are confused and things don't work and they try to put on the code and they don't remember all the digits and all the things, it reduces conversion. So you want to optimize conversion by making the experience mosquitoes by making the experience as seamless and as easy as you can for them and for you too. Now, let's talk. What are some other things that you can do when it comes to making a sale today? Okay. Now, there are 7 strategies that I want to share with you. And for those of you who are watching me live, I'm going to share a few of them and then sign off so I can dig into all of these strategies with those of you who are inside my Fresh Start program. And by the way, if you're not in Fresh Start, feel free to go over to citizens.com/fresh start to enroll into the 90-day experience so that you can participate in awesome pop-ups like this one, as well as the 90-day trainings that I've created to help you create digital products from start to finish, prepping, publishing, all the way to profit and promotion. So let's talk about 2 other things that you can do, and then I'll continue to dig even further into this process for you. Okay. Now, one thing that you can do to make sales today is to create a calendar. Okay. Create a calendar that has your upcoming promotions in there so people can see what you're putting out there. Do you have any branded calendars so people can strategically see what you have? Right? No different than if you were going to your local grocery store, going to J.C. Penney's. They have calendars, they have flyers. Why don't you? And as a matter of fact, when it comes to making a sale today and every day, the more intentional you become at creating these kind of digital pieces, the more strategic you will be when it comes to generating revenue. So I actually created the citizens.com/1010 link, right? So if you go to citizens.com/1010, you'll see the 24-hour flash sale that I'm doing for today, right? That particular guide, those of you in the Fresh Start program, as a matter of fact, first let me do 2 things. One, let me take you over there, number one, and then I'm just going to pause the recording for 1 second here. Okay, let's turn back on the recording. Okay, so this particular guide that I've created is the same template that we have inside of the Fresh Start program. So you have templates for all the digital products we're working on for the 90-day program. One of them is this one called the Power PDF, right? You need to get into a space where you're creating virtual flyers, and you're proactively giving people the promotions that you have today and the ones that you have coming up. Okay, this particular virtual flyer, those of you who are watching me virtually, you can't see it, but let me actually pop it on the screen, citizens.com/1010. The template that I used for this is available to those of you in the Fresh Start program, and you can always go over to citizens.com/fresh start to join. Enrollment is open, but if it's not available, you can just simply join the wait list when enrollment closes. Now, this particular virtual flyer has 10 solutions or 10 products, digital products that are $10.10 each. Okay. And it actually has a couple of pages in here. So let me talk to you about what these pages are, because I want you to get your mind thinking about what you can potentially do when it comes to generating revenue. Okay. So some of these products are from some of my latest challenges and mastermind sessions. And if you're working on making profit, I encourage you to work on creating virtual content, creating webinars, experiences that people can register for. Some of y'all already have that stuff, which means you should be repurposing those things so that you can generate new sales from your best old content. Who has old content that they could repurpose literally? Some of y'all are just sitting on your digital dollars. You could be making $10.10 today as you launch your own 10-10 promotion. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. In addition to, and by the way, you can download this PDF, sistasense.com/flash sale to both see how I put it together, take advantage of any of those $10 solutions that you may want. And of course, if you're in the Fresh Start program, you get this template. Okay. Now, the template, you can customize the colors, the graphic at the top, as well as the links on the bottom. Each page has 5 link spaces. So 2 of these pages, you have basically the 10 promotions. But I also went a step further. I shared not only the $10 sales, but $7 sales, as well as other resources that they may also like. Okay. Oh, I see some hearts. Thank you for the hearts and the love. Tap, 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 tap. Feel free to share this out if you want to share it with other business besties, or tag them if they're looking to get better at their online marketing and sales. So putting this particular guide together, there's a strategy that I use. Just want to make sure the recording is still on for y'all. There's a strategy that I use, and it's called GBB, Good, Better, Best. Okay. So this is an awesome promotion. And I'm like, listen, I have things for you at $10. I have things for you at $7. And I even have some free stuff for you too, right? Giving a variation of products so that when I have people's attention, I want you to write this down. When you have people's attention, you want to intentionally mention the other things you want to share with them. This is an opportunity for you to use organic marketing. And as you're using organic marketing, you strategically share the now and what's coming up next. So today we're talking about 7 smart ways to literally make a sale today. And the first thing that I said to you was, number 1, you can host a flash sale. Okay. And then I said to you, number 2, you want to make sure that you are getting better at better discount codes, rolling back the price, creating coupon codes, or even QR codes. How many of you create QR codes in Canva? I'm just curious, because that's just Bay for me. It is super, super easy, right? But creating simple, super easy discount codes that you can present to your audience in graphic format or text format. These are some things that you should do. Now, I get it. Some of you go, LaShonda, I don't have a product. We're going to talk about that in a second, okay? I don't have a product. I got strategies for you too. But the first thing that we need to do is talk about some of these challenges that I'm giving you. So challenge number 1, can you host a flash sale today? And if you're going to host a flash sale today, how are you going to do your discount codes? Are you going to roll back the price? Are you going to give them a link with the code? Are you going to create a coupon code and they have to put the words into the coupon slot, or a QR code that they can use? These are questions I want you to ask yourself. Okay. That's number 1. Number 2, can you put together a calendar that you can strategically post and share today, or any day that you say, I'm going to make some sales today? Because creating virtual flyers and calendars is all the way my thing. Now, for those of you listening to the training, we're going to talk about 3 different types of calendars that you need to put together, but I'm going to come to that, back to that in just a bit. Those of you watching me live, you can dig into what we're talking about now and the additional details. If you want to get this training, If you want to get the replays, or even if you want to jump on the call now and have me send you the call-in details for our live sessions, I can do that if you go over to sistasense.com/fresh start and join the 90-day program. Okay. Now, I'll get back to the breakdown of different types of calendars in just a second. But for those of you watching me live, I want to share one more thing with you. Because like I said, I promised you, even if you don't have a product, you can create a product and have something to sell today. Okay. So I'm going to give you a few examples of products. I'll dig into all of them inside the training that we're going through now as part of Fresh Start. Okay. So I talk about different types of offers. One thing that you could potentially do today, okay, is to generate revenue by sharing a product that you're connected to as an affiliate. Today, there are lots of companies that I use, Amazon, for example, and they have Amazon Prime, right? Amazon Prime is all week. If you're an Amazon associate, which is an affiliate partner, or you join the program, you could jump in on selling and making sales today by referring people to things. Now, you may go, oh my gosh, they have a ton of stuff. What should I refer? I don't mean go on there and refer random stuff. Okay. I mean, sell the stuff that you actually use. For example, right now, as I'm both live on the training and live stream, I'm using my favorite selfie tripod, which is in my store at sistasense.com/top tools, the selfie tripod, the white stick that I use, right? I have photos and videos of me using these things. And I know I'm not the only person who is an Amazon Prime member. I know that half of y'all, if not all of you all, purchase things on Amazon, but you're not taking advantage of generating revenue by referring people to those products. You can be an influencer, you can post videos, or you cannot be an influencer and just simply share, here's what I purchased today, and a link to it if you want to get it through me. You're done. Literally, you can take a couple of minutes to join the Amazon affiliate program. Google Amazon affiliate program or Amazon associates. Take some pictures of things you've bought off of Amazon. And you know what a lot of people do? Not only do they share that with their people socially, they upload them to the platform. I don't know if you've ever purchased a product on Amazon, and when you scroll to the bottom, you can see reviews. So many of those reviews are photos and videos. Guess what? When you watch those people's photos, if you then go and buy that product, honey, they're making money by uploading videos to Amazon of the products that they use and recommend. I'm just saying. If you want to make a sale today, you can strategically promote something that you've put together, number one, or an affiliate offer, number two. So, for example, one of my favorite platforms that I refer people to when it comes to generating revenue is ConvertKit. Those of you who are inside of my Fresh Start 90-day program, ConvertKit is the platform that we're using for both list building and also for product pages. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to go on the screen here. I'm doing this both live stream, but also for the ladies in my 90-day program. So they are here. They can see the screen. You can't. But let me just show them this real quick, and then I'll show it to you guys as well. sistasense.com/her marketplace. Okay, this is a PDF that you can grab. Like I said, you should be creating digital PDFs for your sales, for your promotions. You can take a look at all my $10 promotions that I'm doing today for 1010 at sistasense.com/1010. Okay, another PDF that I put together is this one right here at sistasense.com/her marketplace. I don't know how well you can see it because it's kind of sunny out here today. Okay. But what I wanted to be able to do is to show you some of the ladies and the products they're creating in the Fresh Start program. Fresh Start is all about me helping you from start to finish, start creating some digital products that you just don't put together, but you actually sell, promote, and work on building your profit, right? So this is a page of the 7-day detox that one of my clients, Liana, and I put together for her offer. And it's built on ConvertKit. I am a ConvertKit affiliate. So oftentimes people go, well, LaShonda, where should I go to build my list, or where should I go to set up these products? And I say, go to sistasense.com/ConvertKit. And when I do, I generate revenue. Even if you do not have a product, if you get into something like affiliate marketing, whether it be through an Amazon affiliate marketing links or through companies that you use, like I build lists and build web pages. So I'm going to tell people about the platforms I use for those things, right? That's a way for you to generate more revenue. So how many of you have thought about affiliate marketing, or perhaps you're going to think about it today? Are you actively doing affiliate marketing, or is that something that you would like to do? Okay. Food for thought. So like I said, today I'm sharing 7 smart ways to make a sale today. I'm dropping a few recommendations on those of you who are listening to me live, but then I'm going to jump off the live so I can talk about all of these in more detail for those of you listening via the Fresh Start 90-day program. And if you're not in Fresh Start, you can always go over to sistasense.com/fresh start to join the vibe in the tribe. 90 days, we're talking about how you can strategically create products from start to finish. Now, here is another easy offer, okay? I call these my EIOs, easy irresistible offers. In addition to affiliate marketing, one of my favorite EIOs is audio content. If you want to create a digital product, trust me, baby, I have a list of them. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find it real quick. My newest guide is called $7 Solutions, and it's all about passive digital products you can create and sell to make multiple 5 figures. There are 17 products in here. It's part of the Fresh Start program. We're going through 7 of them. One of them is audio offers. You can literally sit down in a few hours or a few days, map out and record your information as audio content, especially those of you who do not feel comfortable getting in front of the camera, or those of you who hate to write and you're like, oh, I don't want to write a book. These are some things that you can do, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a quick power pause. Feel free to check in with me if what I'm saying is resonating with you at all. You can, of course, tag your business besties and share this out. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. Like I mentioned before, if you do want to take advantage of some of the $10 offers that I have as my $10 flash sale today, you can find them at sistasense.com/1010. Okay. So I'm going to pause on talking about different ways you can make a sale today, because I want to go back to the conversation of tapping into your profit potential and generating revenue. So as part of Fresh Start, I took one day of me marketing Fresh Start and how much money I was able to generate within that 1-day period. I called it Sunday Sales, the 1K 1-day challenge. And in that day, I had the Fresh Start program initially available at $37. So 8 people signed up that day at $37 for a total of $296 in sales. As part of Fresh Start, I also had the opportunity for, hold on a second, because I know she's going to start barking. Prin, come here. Come here. When anybody walks out of their car, she starts to bark and do all the things. Oh, come here. Sit right here. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay. So 8 sales at 37 was $296. And then I have the ability for people to not only be a part of the 90-day program, but to talk to me directly. 7 sales at 97 was $679. And that day, There was, I forget, I think it was, yes, it was an upsell. So I think this was someone who signed up at 37, but they also joined my monthly mastermind at 47. So then they became a member of the mastermind plus the 90-day program, and that was $84 for a total of $1,059 that day. Okay. And so one of the things I want you to know is that you don't need really huge numbers to generate 4 or 5 figures in sales over a period of time. And in this case, this was the 1K 1 day challenge, right? This was a $37 offer, but it also had options. When you're trying to make a sale, are you putting on options onto your offers, right? So it started at 37, but there were options all the way up to 997. And depending on who they are, they're honestly, people have bought at pretty much every level of this program. 37, 97, 297, 497, because every different level has a different package. I call that the GBB, the good, better, and the best. So I don't have to rack my brain trying to figure out the perfect price. I can give people options with the perfect options clearly detailed at each price point, and they can pick the package that works best for their budget. So you can actually see that if you go over to yousicissentence.com/fresh start. If you're not in the program, okay, and you go there, you have an opportunity to enroll. If you go there and enrollment is closed, you can join the wait list, but you'll see that there are a variety of options to choose from. Okay. So the 1K 1 day challenge is a great example of you don't have to, how low can you go? You don't have to drop everything low, and then go, okay, I have to wait for like $1,001 sales to make $1,000, right? It's about strategically how you put your offers together. Do you offer people options? And are you taking advantage of the fact that there are so many days that you should proactively be selling? A day like this is a good one. Like I said, today is 10/10. Can you create a $10, 10-cent offer? That's what I did today. I did a flash sale. And I said, doing that, I wanted to come on and strategically share with the ladies in the program who right now are promoting their offers some smart ways to work on making money. Once you create the product, you have to proactively promote it. You get to create the product and go, if you build it, they will come. You have to proactively promote your stuff. I also wanted to take things a step further and do a live. So if you're not in the Fresh Start program, I could share with you a few things that you could do too. Okay. So we talked a little bit about the 1K 1 day challenge. We also talked about some smart things that you can do to work on the challenge of making a sale today, even if you don't have something you already made. Now, if you don't have anything, I said to you, here's one of, or two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 things that you could sell, even if you have nothing to sell today. One of them is potentially joining an affiliate program that's connected to things you already purchase so that you can tell other people about the things that you love and they can sign up to them. There are a lot of dollars in referrals. Quite a few of the ladies have referred people to me, either to help them build their websites or join the 90-day program, and I generate revenue through referrals. So join an affiliate referral program for a product or service that you love to generate revenue from that platform. Number 1, or number 2, you can create an audio product. Who can think of something that they can say, this is information that I have. People would like to get it from me. Some of you guys are sitting on so much good content because you're overcomplicating the process. You're trying to build some crazy expensive course when really what you need to do is get the information out of you and put it in a way that people can purchase. And that's what we're doing in the Fresh Start. We are learning how to keep things simple, prepping the product, producing the product, putting it on a page where people can actually buy it and you can actually generate revenue. Okay. So those are a few things that you can do. I'm going to dig in even further to all the ways you can make a sale today because we're going to go through 7 of them. Okay. Those of you in the Fresh Start program, make sure that you're sending me your latest progress reports so I know what you're creating, because I do want to be able to showcase your products inside the marketplace, her marketplace at sistersense.com/her marketplace. Okay. Friendly reminder for those of you in the program. And if you are in the chat, feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Those of you watching me live, same things too. When I'm done, I'll come on here and check any Q&A questions you have for me. I'll check in with you, okay? So let me do a quick power pause on the recording. Thank y'all so much for joining for this little snippet of Make a Sale Today, my pop-up webinar workshop. I'm going to continue to do the whole thing in its entirety for those in the Fresh Start program and sign off from here. But like I said, if you're not in the Fresh Start program, I welcome you to join us at sistersense.com/fresh start, number one. And number two, once you do, I'll send you the call-in details so that you have access to the pop-ups, you have the schedule of the weekly trainings that I'm doing inside of Fresh Start over this 90-day period, okay? There are templates that you can use. There are processes that you can use to develop your products, your pages, and work on your promotions. And we dig into all of that as part of Fresh Start. Email sistersense@gmail.com if you have any questions. All right, I gotta go. I gotta finish this webinar. But to those of you live, mwah, see you on the replay side.